Thread made specifically to complain about stupid stuff that, in the end, isn't really a big deal, because being salty can be entertaining. I'll start. Players who take out their phone to distract themselves in the middle of a game just because it isn't their turn yet.
Yeah, I really don't like that.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind it if it's online, but if it's in person, that would annoy me, kind of. You know, if you're dedicating part of your time to, and like, you know, it is important to pay attention on other people's turns, because then you can actually like plan, focus on what you. I
would normally have my phone on the table anyway because I have my character sheet.
Oh yeah, of course, you know. So not the biggest of issues though.
Yeah, I DM fairly regularly, so I feel justified in complaining about this. DMs who get tilted as fuck and take it as a personal insult when players outsmart them. Find a way to bypass an encounter, or just use tactics to make it easier.
Yeah, I've got no real issue with players that do that.
Yeah.
I don't really have much of an issue.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, don't put it in the game. And it always makes you think better about designing encounters.
Yeah.
Once, oh wait, well they can do this. Oh, well, I'll do that then next time.
I once played in a game on an organised play 3.5 Eberron server. It's still active for now and the owner's a dick, so take this as a warning. Where a DM got so angry at a party wanting to fall back and reposition to force enemies into a choke point that he issued 2 out of 3 strikes on most of them and banned the other outright.
Oh Jesus, what's wrong with these people? Like, I'm sorry, like, you know, players can use
Players are going to play whatever way they want.
But that doesn't mean DMs can't, like, whenever, like, anytime I play with Guardbros, for instance, his enemies do use tactics.
Yeah.
And they don't just mindlessly charge towards you. And, like, you know,
they use tactics,
they do think about it, you know, or at least Guardbros does think about it.
And the worst part is, he wasn't even fucking DMing that game. He was a player, and hit so angry at others playing smart when he didn't play along, that he felt it necessary to rip apart another DM's grip that he was a guest in, because he personally wouldn't like it. Okay, rant over. If Neckbeardia sees this, I hope he leaves this part out. You know what? Fuck it. Show it if he makes this thread into a video. Not like I'm part of that shit show anymore anyway.
Well, like me, it
good
sounds
for you
like...
for getting out of it.
It sounds
he sounded toxic as fuck.
Yeah, it sounds like you made the right decision, you know, just leave.
There's this one guy in my group who, no matter what the system, DM or game tone, always makes a guy whose solution to whatever problem we're facing is to try and prostitute himself.
How many situations can you be in where that's the only
solution? The option.
Is that the only option? Oh no, we got captured by goblins. Ooh, I'll kind of say to this problem, what are you doing that? Like, honestly, like,
I have no idea what his fetish is, or why he can't keep it to himself. But it's annoying as all hell, and I wish the other guys in the group would get behind me and banning him.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with that.
Like, just sitting in the game with, like, Garry, just stop it.
Know,
Garry. New players beg me to run a game. Give them a packet of papers I've copied, laying out the basics of skill usage, combat rules, chosen class features, maybe like 6 or 7 pages total. Ask them to read it. Game time comes a week later. What can I do? What do I roll for that? How do you cast a spell? Come the fuck on.
You know, I do like playing with new people though, people that don't really know what they're doing.
Yeah, but I don't. I guess everyone has to start somewhere, but at least look into it a wee bit.
Yeah.
So, like, you're not dependent.
Yeah, you guys shouldn't have to be dependent unless it's like a really weird action. It's like, yo, can I do this?
Oh, I still do that sometimes.
Yeah, but like if you're going to beg someone to fucking DM for you and then
not read the shit that he gives you, fuck off.
Fuck off, you know.
Players who don't keep up with their sheets between sessions properly. It's only a problem in systems where XP is used either as a meta currency or to track level progression, but as a GM it ticks me off, because as a player I'm very diligent about keeping up with my character. I'm just wanting the same respect I show my GMs.
Yeah, that's why I see it, yeah. I would
Another pet peeve of mine is people who don't read the fucking rulebook before making their character.
Or no, you know what it is? It's whenever you build your character and then you end up having to ask the DM, it's like, oh, what can I do now? It's like, mate, you made the character.
I know, you're the one who done it.
Just work it out yourself, mate. Just work it out yourself.
My combat turn takes 20 seconds. Other players take 5 minutes. DM keeps doing fights with 10 enemies, so combat takes 3 hours. That annoys the tits off me. Just fucking hit them!
just like, Work out what you're doing when other people are fighting.
Yeah,
when it's not your turn.
It shouldn't, like, you know your character, you know what you can use, you know what you have available, and you know.
Would this be good in this situation? Like,
it doesn't take 5 minutes.
And if you like, if
at most it would take me like 30 seconds.
Yeah, same. Like, see people that take like
max a minute.
See when it's went on to someone's turn and we're waiting there for over 2 minutes and they haven't even worked out what the first action is or where they're moving to. It's like, mate, skip, go. You skipped it, mate. Yeah. Too slow, Jimmy Joe.
Okay, guys, we'll have our first session on date. Please send me your character sheets prior to then so I can make sure they're all good and give recommendations. If you're not sure what to play, just do X or Y. They'll always have a purpose in this particular story. Show up on date. Player says he's just starting filling out his stats and has a couple of questions.
At that point, I'd be like, mate, here's a pre-generated character, work away. Just take this.
That's one thing a DM should always have in his book, pre-generated ones.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea to have, though.
Just for those people who show up like this and are going to stall the whole game. Just like, take this, look at it, we're doing this.
If you want, maybe next session we can tweak it a bit.
Change his name.
We can tweak it up for you, but that's what we're doing, alright?
DMs that can't design puzzles, but insist on doing so anyway. I had a DM that made 3 separate puzzles that I played through before I quit the group. 1. Bee Party. Trapped in some pocket dimension. Find obelisk with 4 pictograms that light up when you touch them. A monster, a sword, a shield, and a crown. Regardless of the combination, whatever you touch last summons an encounter. Monster makes a wolf thing, sword makes a dark thing, shield makes some juggernaut thing, crown summons a variant of the main antagonist. We spend all our resources fighting every monster. We try every combination. 4, 3, 2, 1 equals 24 variants. DM refuses to admit he fucked up and which one solved it. We keep going until he eventually says, we found the right one. How long did they fucking go before he was like, okay, after like, maybe take it out to like the third encounter and then be like, whoa.
Here, no, we'll come to think, but we don't have any leg to stand.
No, we don't have any leg to stand on.
I'm a brainlet when it comes to puzzles, and I am perfectly okay with saying that.
I'm better than you.
You are better than me. But
I'm still a brainlet.
However, Teal did give us that nice wee looking glass thing.
Yeah. That's because we're so shit at it. Yeah. Gem was saying.
Yeah, I was like, well, you guys just, you just
got so fucked up with our shit. He was like, look, guys, open this, you find this. 2. Ancient super soldier in a coma. If awoken, he will kill everyone in the room. Party needs to wake it up so it can kill a monster. DM tells us we have everything we need to solve this. He lied. We try literally everything short of just attacking the body. We try everything else twice just to make sure. We attack the body. The person wakes up and kills you all in an instant. He didn't say this. He described each PC dying in a spectacularly bloody and gratuitous fashion.
Wait, did you wake up Doomguy?
Yes.
It sounds like a mixture between Doomguy and Master Chief.
Make new PCs and agree never to solve a puzzle again. But there's a number 3 though. Playing new PCs. I'm on Wizard. We get ambushed. A tiefling hexblade that used Eldritch Smite on every single attack. Some werewolf thing. The DM had a thing for wolves, I think.
Oh no!
And
we all know what this means, boys.
I trivialize the encounter by locking down the tiefling with Wall of Force. DM makes the enemy wizard cast Force Cage on himself. ? Party members kill the werewolf in one turn with focused fire. Enemy wizard drops Force Cage to try to disintegrate the Wall of Force. I counterspell. Party turns the defenseless enemy wizard into a grease spot. Party surrounds the Wall of Force. I drop it. DM describes how the tiefling immediately teleports across the room and kills my wizard.
Nothing personal, kid.
I say cool and leave the game.
Oh, see, that's genuinely teleports behind you. Nothing personal, kid.
Right, you slimy gets. As you know, we got all the gobble slaves hard at work keeping the printers tickety-boo. Some of them are even getting a bit sex-deprived and start making naughty models of their own.
Ooh.
But at the minute, we only paying them in bottles of water. But if you buy models from us, we'll be able to pay them 1 gold piece a week. That's proper good wages for gobbles of cat. But if big titty goblins aren't what you want, we got it all. We got dwarves, elves, illifids, demons, kobolds, all that, and even some of them ugly humies. But you can only get it on that www thing, neckbeardia.co something. I'll get one of the goblins to do it, they're more tech savvy than me. Also, we got more than just models. We got a lot of them subclasses and pre-made adventures too. Proper good that. We play it down Thursday night down the local tavern. We get a pint of grog and we sit down and play it. Big Morgie last week played as that crackhead monk, and he was actually quite good at it, seeing as he's not right in the head ever since the barmaid whacked him for smacking his tits. But yeah, go over and check it out. That's all me. That's me, darling. See you back. Bye!
Players that have a pathological inability to take anything seriously.
I am feeling partially victimized by this.
This is Tail.
Yeah, this is. I do think we do take things seriously when we need to. If we're in a dire situation, we do take it seriously.
Yeah. Okay. This campaign is set in Vietnam and Laos during the early days of American involvement in Vietnam. Please make Special Forces or CIA characters. Player shows up with a
Oh my god, that's quality. That's fucking great.
Player shows up with a Forrest Gump ripoff with the minimum intelligence possible and no backstory. Character doesn't even have a name, just says he's known as Alabama Joe.
Oh my god, that's
so funny.
My god, I want that. I love the idea of the setting though. I think the setting sounds really cool. Yeah. I think you could have a lot of fun with that.
Fucking Alabama Joe.
Fuck.
I admit my flaw of being retarded at math and use a calculator to not be a burden on the rest of the group while I add up my 76 sneak attack.
Oh my god.
I feel victimized.
As well, I'm horrible at it. Like, quick math ain't my thing, okay?
Can't do quick maths.
Quick math.
So he's replying to the OP about having his phone out during a game. And he says, I do this and I feel terrible about it. If I could find a better, more engaging group, I'd stop in a heartbeat. But I really can't sit through 10 minutes of Monty Python jokes and Critical Role references between my initiative turns without something to distract me.
I'm sorry. What is it? Monty Python. See, the second anyone tries to do a Monty Python quote, it's instantly not funny.
No, it's not.
It's just
like the movies.
The movies were hilarious.
They still are hilarious. I watch them and I'm literally holding my belly laughing.
But see, the second anyone tries to
reference them, it's like, please stop.
Stop that there, would you? It's okay.
If a DM can't plan for more than one outcome in an encounter, their DMing skills are pretty weak. Player ought to be rewarded for being smart and thinking their way around situations.
Yeah, I would agree with that completely.
Yeah. During my Dark Heresy campaign, there was a point where my players were trying to get into a facility via some docks, and a gun nest was set up by the entrance. I had planned for it, but one of my players decided to swim under and ambush the gunner from behind. He aced his swim check and his stealth check despite not being proficient in either, and I let him take the gunner's autocannon. Fucker deserved it.
Yeah.
Good.
Good on you, especially if you're not proficient with it.
A good DM has to constantly walk on their toes because you never know what a player's going to do.
Oh yeah.
Player who insists that their reasoning for adventuring, mercenary contract, or exploring the galaxy is some variation of, I was bored. The rest of the party / person is interesting, I'm just following. I just want to see what happens. This I don't care attitude comes up so often and it fucking infuriates me.
I wouldn't say it infuriates me.
No, it infuriates me.
I just think at least just say gold. Like, I just want the fat stacks of fucking coins for the one. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't want to work no normal fucking 9-to-5 farming work or whatever. Yeah. You know, 9-to-5 for farming work, you'd be lucky. More dawn to fucking dusk. Yeah. You know, I don't want to be middle aged by the time I'm 25. Yeah. You know. Well, being an adventurer, you'll be 25. You'll be dead when you'll be dead at the first dungeon.
At the age of fucking 19. Dane drones / pleb finders who treat the game like video or start comparing stats and trying to one-up one another, such as, well, my strength is 18 and I hit with my sword on a +10. Oh yeah! Well, I have a dex of +6. That with my weapon finesse and magic rapier lets me hit on a +12. Well, my wizard's spell saves are at a DC 31.
Ugh.
Stop it, fuck's sake! You're bringing everything down to a stat block and numbers. Also, stop trying to bring fucking video mechanics into the game. No, you can't go into fucking stealth and move down a corridor across an open parade yard. Yes, you will be seen. No, it does not matter that you're in stealth, because there's no logical way that you will not be fucking seen. Stop saying you're going into stealth like it's some mode or something.
Yeah.
And start saying, well, I'm going to try and sneak about, or I'm going to use stealth to creep through the shadows behind the bushes. This is not fucking Elder Scrolls. It's not Todd Hard's land.
I would like to imagine that this guy would make an amazing stealth archer.
Yeah.
A very good stealth archer, just saying. I feel like I'm bad for that though, kind of Luke. Sometimes it's like guys.
I'm in a room with the opponent. I'll stand in the corner and go into stealth.
Yeah.
And the room's like 40 by 30.
Well, like what I like to try and do is like, you know, like if the rest of the parties are, if I just like duck out of the way, maybe like, you know, what I like to think of it is if I'm out of line of sight, that's kind of what I go for, line of sight. Even though I do feel
even
like,
though you're in the same room staring at them.
I know. It doesn't look like I just want the stealth modifier. Alright? I just want the fucking stealth modifier.
I've got two I hate that I see a lot of, and it always drives me nuts. DMs whose entire DM style is imitate pop culture that they like at that moment.
Example, always anime. It's always a mishmash of anime.
This is fucking inexcusable after you're like 16. If you're not creative enough to do anything other than fan fiction or copy other people's style wholesale, then don't be a DM. People who cannot deviate from the lore at all. The lore in every single tabletop game sucks ass. Every single one. If you can't skip it in any way, you're a fucking tool.
I think I've got one to add to that. We're going to end it here, but I've just got one to add, and that is people that's so unrealistic, or like extreme low fantasy setting, like they've just got boners over low fantasy settings.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
be me.
Yeah.
High fantasy.
No. But you know, like people that are like, no, it has to be historically accurate 100%.
Oh.
And it's like, mate, we're playing a fantasy game.
Mate, we're just playing a game.
I know. Like, I know. I do love my knights. I do love all that. But like, you know, look, we'd need a wizard, all right?
Yeah.
Like, you know,
rules lawyers to me, I can't stand them.
Rules lawyers can be quite bad sometimes. I don't mind it within reason. Like, you know, it's like within reason, just as long as like, you know, maybe like if the DM's being soft on one person and not with the other, then it can be, you know.
Yeah, but I don't know. What are your pet peeves down below? Let us know.
Yeah. I think for me, definitely, it's
they're all probably. Well,
it's not stuff that you absolutely hate. It's not stuff that you absolutely hate. Like
just things that grind your
I don't
gears.
Care. Mate, I'm not in the mood.
Gets on your wick.
Yeah, stuff like that. You know, I definitely do think people that have this like, no, it has to be 100% historically accurate at all times.
Don't.
It's actually in this actually this sets a precedent from a fiefdom in Germany from the 1300s. They did this and that, so therefore this means that they have to. It's like, oh mate, please stop. I don't. I'm not in the mid anymore.
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway, look, leave your ones down below because we've all got them. You know, nothing too bad, but like, you know, enough to
annoy you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like we've made fuck off.
Well, check out all the links, check out the advert, check out our website, and hit subscribe. It helps us out a lot. And hit the notification bell while you're there, and you'll get notified whenever we upload.
Yeah, you know what YouTube's like.
You know everything.
Look, you know, is there any point in explaining to you?
I know.
But if you subscribe, me, I'll
no, you won't. No, you won't.
See you guys later. Enjoy.
Bye.